My name is Haruto. I work at a small real estate firm in the countryside. My father-in-law runs the company that I work at. After being hired straight out of college, I had been working hard to support this company. One evening, 2 years ago, I was called up by the CEO. Are you interested in marrying my daughter? What? Me with Rika? I was hoping you could run the company eventually. What do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal. Of course, it's a little too good to be true. I was shocked at the abruptness of everything, and he just patted my shoulder saying, think about it. His daughter was beautiful.
Haruto-san, hello.
Hello, ma'am. I had no reason to say no, and we got married in an instant. After getting married, we were doing well for a few months. But eventually, she started staying out late. I'm not good enough for her. About a year and a half later, we were both completely distant from each other. There was one thing that supported me through thick and thin, though.
I love it! I'm gonna pick this place.
Great. Let me put in the paperwork.
Thank you so much for helping me out.
I'm glad that you found somewhere that you like. I loved working in real estate, where you work very closely with people around you. Then, one day, I was invited out by my college best friend, Toru, to go to a reunion. After the reunion, you live nearby, right? Let's check out your place. Come on, I'll convince your wife. I want to relax and talk to you, man. Okay, sure. I said okay, but I was sure Rika would be upset that I randomly brought a friend over. However, Toru worked in real estate as well, so I wanted to hear him out. I was worried as I went home, but Rika had already been there. Hey, Rika-san! Oh, it's been so long! You're seriously good looking, huh?
Thanks.
No, seriously! I'm so jealous of him! She was smiling from those silver-tongued devil's charming words. He was good looking and fun to be around, so he'd always been popular. He was kind of easy though. Some people didn't like him because he was a little dirty, but he talked to me even though I was so shy, so I liked him. Whatever the case, I appreciated that she wasn't upset that we were there. After we drank again, I fell asleep immediately. The next morning, I was worried about what Rika would say when I headed to the kitchen.
Good morning, I have breakfast ready.
Oh, morning.
Toru-san, about another bowl?
Okay, sure. He stayed over? Being blackout drunk was my fault, but she seemed to be in a good mood and offered him food. I was happy she wasn't upset, but I was a little confused by her attitude. Nothing happened for a while, but then something happened at work. Can you please rethink my project? Don't act like you know the business after working it for a few years. You just listen to me. But please, our future. Enough. This talk is over. My father-in-law, who ran the place, had different thoughts from me. I needed to make a proposal he'd agreed with. I took it home and started working on it and found Rika slightly tipsy. It wasn't that rare anymore for her to be intoxicated during the day. She noticed me and started talking to me as if to mock me.
You're working so late at night. Daddy doesn't care about you.
It's important, so I need him to look.
What? Who do you think you are? You just shut up and listen to Daddy.
Hey, what the hell?
You're such an idiot. Loser.
I could smell a hint of cologne of her leaving. Wait, fruits. Is she cheating? She would often stay out of the house at night. We were no longer close, and I could smell cologne coming from her. Honestly, I was suspicious. I was worried about my job and private life, but I had taken someone to a nearby place. It's close to the station and it's convenient. Right! Oh, I think it's within my reach too. I was talking to my customer, and right before I went to the next location. Huh? That girl looks like Rika. Wait, that's Toru? No matter how much I looked, it was clearly my wife and best friend. Middle of the day, they weren't worried about people looking. They had their arms intertwined and stuck close together. They went into the Love Hotel alley, and I was just shocked. After we finished looking around the rooms, I don't even remember making it back to the office. No way. Toru and Rika. I had been worried about her cheating, but I was shocked to learn it was with him. Maybe I just saw something wrong, but I couldn't ignore what I thought I saw. The next day, I brought Toru to the cafe and talked to him. I saw you with Rika go into the Love Hotel alley. I saw you two! Seriously? You really can't get away with it, huh? He didn't even seem to care. What the hell? You slept with my wife! Sorry, she likes me more than you. He was grinning and I honestly felt like vomiting with how much anger I had. I felt stupid for ever thinking he was my best friend. Anger, sadness, hatred, all my emotions were mixed together. But no matter how much I yell at him, he wouldn't care. I decided. I left him and walked out. After I got home, I told Rika and her father-in-law that I was going to divorce, but
Ew, you're jealous? Gross. Daddy said I could do what I want after I get married too.
just like she said, if you want to complain, leave. I figured that would happen, but I could feel myself getting colder and colder. Okay, we'll be getting a divorce then. I said divorce clearly, and they were worried for an instant, but I helped your useless ass this much. It's your fault for not being able to keep her interested.
Toru is so much better than you at your job. I'd love to divorce you.
No damages and no shared assets either. Understood. I was boiling with rage, but I kept it to myself. The next day, I saw Toru come into my house as I left. Yo, Haruto, you leaving? Sorry about everything. Good luck with your job. Rika, her father-in-law, and Toru were all pretty terrible people. I told them without hesitation. Good luck paying off the loans, too. Huh? Oh, this house has a lot of loans taken out. Oh, didn't you know? Oh, you're such a bitch, dude. Loans are part of your wealth, didn't you know? He was bluffing and acting tough, but clearly shaken up. He probably didn't know about it at all. She didn't stop her spending habit, and she had a lot of debt. The company wasn't really moving along with the times and had a lot of debt as well. I was working my ass off to keep it working, but I'm sure that'll end soon. Haruto, you whine like a dog now? Loser. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. See ya. He reminded me of something, acting tough. A yapping chihuahua. Now that he knew the truth, I'm sure they'll have a lovely talk. It has nothing to do with me anymore, though. I felt great and left without looking back. I was actually lucky to be able to divorce them without a care in the world. If I had lawyers come in, it would have taken a long time and they probably would have dragged it out for years. It was just a waste of time and money. I lost my job and my wife. Am I being too nice? Nah, I have a reason I backed off. After I found a job, I learned a lot and gained a lot of experience. I had a wealth of connections. I had a few tactics that I had up my sleeve as well. Things didn't work like they used to back in the day, so we had to work on real estate renovations. We would buy real estate with little value, flip it, and resell it for a reasonable price after it had been brought to modern day levels of comfort. It was pretty new to me, but I was willing to try. My father-in-law, however, was not. But I could execute my plan now. Thank you so much for coming to help. I am excited to be your partner. No, the pleasure is all mine. Thank you, guys.
Let's work this out.
I had a lot of connections with designers and architects. They invited me out to work this renovation business from quite a while back. My divorce went through smoothly, and I didn't think about them at all going forward. I started a new company with my connections, and the sales were growing rapidly. In 3 years, we would be able to secure a solid presence in the area. Imagine that, getting a divorce and suddenly everything runs smoothly. My feelings were a little complicated, but my daily life was busy and fulfilling. But then, someone told me something. Oh, by the way, your old boss? He apparently passed away. Huh? I heard that my father-in-law had passed. His business was struggling, so it might have been stress, huh? He was apparently in the hospital for a little while back. After the divorce, Rika and my old boss were still trying to fix things that I had left. However, the company wasn't improving and the CEO died. There were a lot of things that happened, but the reason I'm here is because of him. I need to say goodbye, even if from a distance. I went to the funeral. However, the funeral was a lot smaller than I thought, and Rika noticed me.
You came, huh?
Yeah, I figured I'd pay my respects.
Great. I had something I wanted to talk to you about. Let's fix things.
Huh?
I'm sorry about that. Toru just forced himself on me, and please come back to me. I was being fooled by Toru. Seriously, what a useless man. He said he worked at a big company, but he did nothing.
In other words, she couldn't leech off of him anymore, so she needed another ATM. But it didn't end there. Toru came to me too. Haruto! Oh, sorry about that. This dumb girl forced her on me.
Dumb girl?
Shut up! Your company's doing well, I hear. I think I can help you out. Let me in on this. Man, both of them really deserve each other. I almost respected them. Of course, I wasn't kind enough to just offer a helping hand. Rika-san, you got married to someone you love more than me. You should be happy. Toru, debt is part of your wealth. Good luck. We're never going to see each other again. Bye.
Haruto-san!
Hey, Haruto! I shook the two off like a bad case of fleas and walked away. I heard that the company that they inherited went under, and they had quite a few loans from suspicious places, so they were spending their lives working god-awful jobs to pay it off. After a while, I heard from one of my friends that they were getting pushed into a van and disappearing. I, on the other hand, was doing well and got engaged to one of the women, an interior designer that I had been dating for a while. We were sharing a goal, and I was able to chase my dreams every day. Thank you, Rika, Toru. I'm able to live happily thanks to you two. I'll say a prayer for you two.